The morning sun cast long shadows across the courthouse steps, where the air hummed with tension thicker than a summer storm. Inside, the weight of history pressed down on every polished wooden bench, every whispered conversation. This wasn't just another trial, it was a reckoning. At the center of it all stood Caroline Leavitt, the youngest White House press secretary in history, her fiery gaze locked onto Judge John Hargrove, a silver-haired Biden appointee who gripped his gavel like a shield, his knuckles white. The room held its breath. SFX, click, click, click. Caroline's heels echoed across the floor. He steps forward, eyes burning, voice slicing through the silence. Caroline, Biden administration flung America's borders wide open. Pause. He let millions of illegal immigrants flood in, bringing crime, drugs, and burdens for our people. That wasn't policy. It was betrayal. SFX. Explosion of shouts and murmurs. Porters scribble furiously. Trump supporters erupt in cheers. Opponents yell back, faces flushed with anger. Judge Hargrove, pounding gavel. Miss Leavitt, this is a courtroom, not a soapbox. Caroline doesn't flinch. She leans into the mic, voice low and steely. Caroline, I respect the American people who've suffered. I'm here to speak for them, not to please the defenders of a failed administration. SFX. Applause from the back. Judge Hargrove. Face darkens. One more word out of line, and I'll hold you in contempt. Caroline smiles, cold, knowing. She pulls out her phone, taps the screen. Caroline. The phone live. American people, watch what happens when you dare to speak the truth. Judge Hargrove. $100,000 fine. Effective immediately. SFX. Chaos. Shouting. Windows shake with chants. Trump. Trump. Caroline doesn't blink. Caroline, you can find me, but you can't silence a nation. SFX. Thunderous slam. Courtroom doors burst open. Pam Bondi, Trump's Attorney General, storms in, flanked by 4 U.S. Marshals. Her hand, a warrant, gleams like guillotine. Pam Bondi. Judge Hargrove, you're under arrest for abuse of power. SFX. Explosion of noise, cheers, screams, cameras flash. Mid the frenzy, Caroline turns back to her live stream, voice barely above a whisper. Caroline, this is what happens when good people refuse to stay silent. Judge Hargrove, purple with rage, pointing, $100,000 effective immediately. SFX. Courtroom erupts. Porters scramble. Trump supporters roar. And Caroline, 27 years old, does something no one expects. She laughs. Bold, defiant, cutting through chaos. She holds up her phone like a weapon. Caroline, American people, watch what happens when you tell the truth about Joe Biden. Camera swings to Judge Hargrove. Silver hair slicked back. Gavel clutched like a lifeline. It had been untouchable. Till today. Flashback in DOJ office. 3 weeks earlier, night. Caroline sits across from Pam Bondi in a dimly lit room. Bondi slides a file across the desk. Pam Bondi. Hargrove's dirty laundry. Eat. Legal fines on conservatives. Smith's cases against Biden's donors. Thinks he's bulletproof. Caroline runs her finger over the file. Caroline. We wait for him to slip up. Bondi's smile is razor thin. Pam Bondi. Oh. We make him slip. Back to present, courtroom. Plan is working. Hargrove took the bait. Fined her for contempt after calling Biden a traitor. Live stream count surges. 500,000. 700,000. SFX. Doors burst open. Again. Bondi returns. The Warren high. U.S. Marshals close in. Pam Bondi. Judge Hargrove, you're under arrest for abuse of power. SFX. Handcuffs click. Judge Hargrove. This is a coup. Bondi leans in close. Pam Bondi. No. Accountability. XT Courthouse Day. Outside, the crowd roars. Flags wave. Leftists scream. Fascism. Back on the live stream. Caroline turns the camera to herself. Face flushed. Eyes sharp. Caroline. This is what happens when we stop being afraid. In Caroline's apartment, night. Airline sits alone. On the wall, the $100,000 fine receipt now framed. Phone buzzes. Text from Bondi. Phase 1 done. 12 more judges to go. She stares at the message, then looks at the frame. Voiceover begins. Airline VO. My father, a Vietnam vet, taught me, son, the system only wins if you believe it's bigger than you. In newsrooms, TV screens, homes, montage. Nation debates, justice or tyranny. Caroline already knows the truth. Airline VO. Power isn't about who makes the rules. It's about who refuses to follow them.